Hello everyone, today I would like to present about nitrogen fixation. What is nitrogen? Nitrogen is essential for growth and reproduction in both animals and plants. Nitrogen is found in amino acids that make up proteins, in nucleic acids that comprise the hereditary material and last blueprint for all cells, and in many other organic and inorganic compounds. So what is the role of nitrogen? Nitrogen is the major substance in plants next to water. It promotes growth of leaves and stems, and it gives chlorophyll, or the dark green color. Nitrogen is an essential element for the building of amino acids, which is the building blocks of protein and enzyme, and nucleotide, which is the building blocks of nucleic acid, like DNA and RNA for hereditary control, and chlorophyll that functions for photosynthesis. Nitrogen also plays an important role in metabolism, growth, reproduction, and heredity. 78% of our atmosphere is nitrogen gas, but this gas cannot be directly taken in by living things. It has to be transformed into a new molecule in order to taken into living things and go through the biotic part of the nitrogen cycle with the bacteria help. Nitrogen cycle. The cycle by which nitrogen is converted into multiple chemical forms as it circulates among the atmosphere, terrestrial, and marine ecosystems. Nitrogen fixation is an important part of the nitrogen cycle and the very first process in nitrogen cycle. Nitrogen exists in our atmosphere naturally. As I mentioned before, 78% of our atmosphere is made up of nitrogen. As rain or snow falls to the ground, it brings the nitrogen element from the air down into the soil. When the nitrogen is in the soil, it will find a way to the roots of the plants. At the roots, the nitrogen is combined with hydrogen to make ammonia in a process called nitrogen fixing. Lightning in the atmosphere can also do this. Ammonia is toxic, so additional bacteria combines this ammonia with oxygen in a process called nitrification. At this point, the nitrogen is in a form called nitrates. Additional bacteria converts these nitrates to nitrates. At this point, the plants can absorb this nitrogen in a process called assimilation. However, not all of the nitrate is absorbed, but some of them go to the bacteria that release the nitrogen to the atmosphere in a process called denitrifying bacteria. The nitrogen returns to the atmosphere. Also, once in the animal after it eats the plants, the animal either dies or needs to get rid of waste. Another type of bacteria then takes this, and along with the decomposers, and breaks this nitrogen either in the waste or the dead animal. And by a process called ammonification, the nitrogen can enter the cycle once again at nitrification, and the cycle continues. Hello everyone, today I would like to present about nitrogen fixation. What is nitrogen? Nitrogen is essential for growth and reproduction in both animals and plants.